Hey guys, happy Monday. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Michaela Brousseau here with She's a Wildfire. Today I want to talk to you about something that is absolutely your favorite subject. It is so easy to accomplish. This is going to be such an exciting video because you're going to be like, I got this, right? And that is patience. No, I'm kidding. I think we have a hard time with patience. I know I do. Maybe you don't out there, and if that's not the case with you, that is amazing, and you need to teach us your secret. But today, I felt to teach on patience and just encourage you, because a lot of us who are creative and who are beginning things, who are dreaming big and beginning to step out and longing to step out, longing to get what's inside of us out, and we begin to express ourselves, or we begin to take the seed that's in us and plant it because of this. I think we've been ingrained in this culture. It's just so established in our culture right now, this instant gratification, that if we look at something and we don't see instant fruit, we want to quit or we want to give up. But today, I just want to encourage you that good things take time, that there is so much potential in seed form. Don't throw out the seed. Don't quit after you've planted that seed. You've got to nurture it. You've got to cultivate it. You've got to water it. Good things take time. It takes time before we see fruit. And I think that's what everybody's looking at, is where's the fruit at? You know, we expect these things instantly. We have fast food. We have microwaves. I mean, we want everything right now. And that's just not the case, Good things come, but there is a process, and there's a reason, because in the process, there's preparation. So again, I just want to say, patience, it's difficult, but it's so important. It's so vital for us to not quit. Because we can look out at something and have an expectation that it should be somewhere or it should look a certain way. And when we have that lens on of instant gratification, it could really just kill what we're doing. It causes us to stop and to just give up. So today, if that's you, if you've began to write, you've began to really be vulnerable and put yourself out there. I heard a story one time of a man who wrote a book, and he sent it to a bunch of publishers. I know I'm going to get the story wrong, so I hate when I misquote things, but just to give you an example, he sent it to 10, 15 publishers, and it was a no. We don't want your book. We're not interested. And then he continued to send it out. I think it was at like 21, 22 times. At that point, his friends were telling him, listen, if the world full of some of the best publishers doesn't want to read your book, then you might want to consider giving up. And, again, this came from friends and family. And he talked about how he remembered a story about how his dad made him endure football during the summer one year, and his dad told him, if you do this, you're not going to quit. And he wanted to quit, and he would think of every excuse to try to get out of football once he started, and his dad just wouldn't let him do it. And he had that memory, he had that built and established in him when he was a kid, that you're not going to quit, you're going to keep going. And I'm telling you guys, it was something ridiculous. Like after 25 times, somebody accepted his book. Listen, his book is a bestseller. It's in colleges. He goes into corporations and teaches CEOs. It's amazing what happened because he didn't quit and he kept on going. But listen, he didn't see fruit right away. He had to learn to be patient. He had to learn to not quit and not give up. And today I'm going to read from you in the book of James, chapter 5, and in verse 7, it says, meanwhile, brothers and sisters, we must be patient and filled with expectation. Some of you guys have begun stuff. I know that this is a word for somebody out there. You've started things and you had high expectations, and all of a sudden disappointment came in. And listen, do not let disappointment live in your heart. Do not let disappointment live in your soul. It will kill expectations. So today, don't agree with disappointment anymore. Listen, I know some things may have occurred. You had certain expectations, but listen, keep going. Try, do it again. Try again. Start again. Don't give up. And listen, it goes on to say, meanwhile, brothers and sisters, we must be patient and filled with expectation as we wait for the appearing of the Lord. Think about the farmer who has to patiently wait for the earth's harvest as it ripens because of the early and the latter rains. Listen, there is a time for everything. There are timings, there are seasons. It's a process. You've got so much potential in that seed. Plant that seed and let it just be cultivated. Let it be watered. Continue to get yourself around people who love you, who encourage you, and just keep going. So today I just felt to share that with you. Get rid of this instant gratification thing. It's really hard because we live in this society where it's really established in us. It's ingrained in us almost that we need something, and when we need it, we want it right away. But you know what? That's not the case. Not when it's good, not when it's real. The foundation of something you're building needs to be strong. It needs to go deep. The roots need to be deep. They need to be established so that what is coming in the future can hold that which you're building, what you're doing. So today, be encouraged and know that instant gratification is not going to get you anywhere. And that looking at something and expecting there to be fruit, or expecting there to be a result that maybe you've looked out and saw something else that someone else was doing, and you see all this great fruit. Listen, you don't know their process. You don't know the time that it took. You don't know how many times they quit and started again. You don't know how many times they gave up or wanted to give up. But people are around them like, no, you just keep going, keep going. So today, be encouraged, keep going, keep pressing on. Whatever you're doing, listen, allow patience to be cultivated in your life. Patience happens to be the fruit of the Holy Spirit. So it's not dependent on you. Lean into the Holy Spirit. Understand that the presence of God lives on the inside of you. Holy Spirit is your comforter, your helper, but the fruit of your relationship with the Holy Spirit is one of those is patience. So, if you're not patient in a particular area, if you're struggling with needing something right now and wanting to give up, press into the Holy Spirit today and just thank the Holy Spirit for the fruit of patience, and let it be cultivated in your life. And get around people that have built great things, and it took them time, and it was a process. And and farmers, man, I grew up in the Midwest. Farmers know it takes time. You plant a seed and it takes time for it to grow. It takes time to see fruit. So just be encouraged today. Don't give up. Don't quit. You're going to see the fruit. Just keep going. All right? Love you guys. Bye.